To India, my native land. To India, my native land is a poem composed by an Indian poet, you can say. His name is Henry Louis Derezio. Derezio was in India for many years. This poem is composed particularly in the year 1828. 1828 was the year in which this poem has been composed. The poem name is, I repeat, the poem name is To India, My Native Land. Native land means my true land. India, though he was British, though he was belongs to other country, but he thinks that India is my true land. India is my native land. The poet was very pained at the fact that India was under the British rule. His heart feels painful whenever he thinks that India is under the British rule. India is captured by the Britishers, by the colony of British. And laments that the fact in the poem. He is expressing the pain he is feeling in his heart in this particular poem. Derezio is expressing his sympathy, his pains, what is feel for India in this particular poem. The poem name is Into India, My Native Land. So this poem is expressed towards the India which he thinks is my true country, true nation, true my land. Now we are coming to the main center of the poem. The poet here is expressing a sense of personal loss in the downfall of this country, India. India is day after day losing its everything. India is called a golden bird in the ancient time. He is thinking that India is losing its glory, and that is paining him. That is giving him painful feeling in his heart. To India, my native land, in this particular poem, the poet is expressing like his personal loss. India is losing its glory, and that loss is considered by the poet as a personal loss. He is thinking that it is my personal loss. It is my personal loss. Addressing India, the poet says that in the old days India was worshipped like a deity. Yes, he is saying here that in the ancient time India was believed, India, a country, is respected, is worshipped, is adored like a devi, like a deity, like a god, like a goddess. India was considered in the past as a god, as a goddess, as a deity. So deity means Devi, Bhagwan, God. Poet wonders where the glory and splendor had disappeared. Now he is very surprised. Derezio is very surprised where the glory of India has went. Oh, how and why the glory, the greatness of India has been disappeared. How and where? That is the question he is asking and trying to find out the answer in this particular poem, To India, My Native Land. India had, in ancient period, India had glory and splendor. But at the time of 1828, Derezio was observing that India is day by day, year after year, losing its glory, losing its greatness, losing its magnificence. And that's why he's crying, he's weeping, he's regretting, his heart is feeling very sorrow. Sorrow means he is very, very displeasure. He is not finding it in a good condition. He is thinking that my great India is losing its glory, and that is not a good thing. Why it is happening? He wants to know. He's just expressing his sorrow, whatever he felt in his heart through this particular poem. He said, this motherland has now been reduced to a position of slave of the British Empire. India is no more a great country. It has been lost its glory. India now become just a country of the Slavs, gulams, Slavs, the Slavs of the British Empire. India is no more a great country like it used to be in the ancient period in the history. Now India has become a land of Slavs, a land of the Slavs of the British Empire. So India has lost its glory. Why? Since India has been captured, possessed by the British Empire, it became the land of the Slavs, Ghulam, Das. Since it is captured and ruled by the British Empire, India is losing its glory, and that is what paining to his heart. That such a tremendous country, India, is now has lost almost every splendor, every greatness. He is also the poet is also mentioning over here that the country, here the country means India. He is saying India, the country, my native land, the great motherland, India, is humiliated. India has been humiliated. India has been ashamed of herself, groveling into the dust. Means India has been my native land. India is losing its all its glory, its greatness, and that all greatness turns into dust. Means every goodwill, every what greatness of India has been turned into dust. Means India has lost all of its glory, all of its greatness. India has nothing greatness now present when he was trying to write the poem. So the heart that felt the sorrow is expressed in this particular poem. Derezio is crying. Derezio is regretting regarding the poor condition, pathetic condition of India at the time when he was in 1828. In 1828, India has a very pathetic condition. Britishers has made the whole country a bitter place to live. The people of India were become almost a slave. They have lost its glory, and the country is made of the people. Since the people were slave, the country has lost its glory. Why it's lost the glory? Because the citizens were turned into a slave, nothing more than it, nothing lower than it. He's saying there was a time when the country soared like an eagle in the skies. There was a time when India has a great goodwill in the whole world. India has a tremendous value in the universe. Like an eagle roars in the sky, in the same way, in the whole universe, in the whole world, India has a tremendous position. India has a remarkable value and position in the whole country, in the whole universe, in the whole nation. But now, the great bird, eagle is a bird, a great bird. So like an eagle, India has also a great roaring. India was like now, right now, you can say in the 21st century, United States is ruling the whole world. And that was a time when India was ruled the whole world. It was a time when India has a tremendous position, glory, magnificence, splendor in ancient time. He is saying here that the wings of the eagle had been clipped by the India is compared here as a eagle, as a bird eagle. So like eagle, suppose eagle has wings, but if wings had been clipped away, then it can't fly in the sky. Similarly, India has a wonderful history. But right now in 1828, British Empire has clipped the wings of Indian bird. That is, the British Empire has clipped the progress, the smoothness, the greatness of India. That is why India is no more able to fly like a eagle. Fly means here to grow, to develop, to progress. India was losing its glory. Without having a wing, eagle can't fly in the sky. Similarly, without having the independence, India can't grow. India can't work hard. India can't work smoothly, India can't progress. That is the message he wants to convey here in this particular poem to India, my native land. India has been changed. Eagle has been changed. Here, eagle has been compared with India, or you can say the motherland India has been compared like a eagle. Since eagle wings have been clipped away, eagle has been put down into a chain, so it can't fly. Having been put into a chain and having lost its wings, the eagle is no more in position to fly high in the sky and roar in the sky. Similarly, here in this particular poem, we can observe that India having poor people, India having under the bondage of the British Empire, can't progress, can't grow, can't develop, since India has been under the rule of Britishers. If you want to progress, if you want to grow, first condition you need to get, that is independence, liberty. Without liberty, you can't grow yourself. Without having got independence, you can't progress. Since India was under the Britishers, India was ruled by the Britishers, India has lost all its independence and liberty. That is why India is no more in condition to progress and take back the glory it had in the ancient past. The poet has no wreath of flowers to offer the country, but instead he will dig into the past. Here he is saying that at present, here the poet is saying that right now at present I don't have the flowers to respect you, to respect my motherland, to give respect to my motherland, my India, with the help of flowers. I have no flowers. I have no mood at all. Instead, I would like to express its gloriful past. Here the poet is saying that I do not want to respect, I don't want to adore the present condition of India. Instead of that, in place of that, I would like to dig. Here dig means I would like to express its gloriful past and compare the past with the present condition. That is pathetic. That is almost pathetic. Pathetic means very, very cruel. India was suffering very cruel atmosphere at the time of British years. He is saying that India had a tremendous past. India has a gloriful past. But nowadays we can see that the coming generation, the present generation, is no more getting the same kind of atmosphere that India had. The younger generation is no longer have anything of the country which it had. The only reward the author wants for his effort is that the country should have a kind wish for the author and the countrymen should love him. Here, the poet is saying, Derezio is saying that I have just one wish, that is, let my country love me, let the countrymen love the nation. I want the countrymen to love the nation. There should be respect and love among the countrymen. He is also saying, the poet is also saying that his last wish to all Indians is to dive deep into the past and bring back the lost glory of India. He is requesting to the countrymen. He is just requesting the all people of India, make your almost all effort so that India can get back its gloriful history at the present, so that India can again sing a beautiful songs, can get the same kind of progress a good atmosphere where people used to live happily. So here in the throughout the poem we can see the poet Derezio has tried to show the suffering of India at that present in 1828, and also he has tried or attempted to make a comparison between the in past of India and with the present of India. So the theme of the particular this poem is patriotism. Patriotism is Deshbhakti. Patriotism, he has love for the country, love for India, love for this motherland, and that love and respect is truly come into light in this particular poem. Throughout the poem we can see he has a tremendous love for the country. That's why he's singing in this particular song regarding the respect of the motherland India. He's talking about the past glory of India. Throughout the poem he has talked about the glory of India. India used to call a golden bird, a golden eagle. But in the year 1828, when he was composing this particular poem, India was under the chant. India was under the chant. The people were under the chant. The people were slave. And slave can't grow. So, in this way, we are concluding this poem.